Hey everyone, it's Kayla with the Celebration Company. Happy Tuesday afternoon. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Today we're doing something a little bit different and we're going to try to make some toilet bombs. So, I'm wanting to do more, making some more of our just like DIY cleaning, DIY body, all of that type of stuff. And so this is one of the things that I've been wanting to try. And so these are bombs that you throw in your toilet, and it's to help, I think, a little bit help clean it. It's not like cleaning it, you know what I mean? But to clean it a little bit and then also to freshen the space. So this is something you could throw in after somebody uses the restroom and makes a mess. Throw this in or stinks it up. And hopefully it'll help to clean the toilet a little bit, maybe break up some of what's on the toilet, and then also make it smell a little fresher in the bathroom. So we'll see how this turns out. I hope it'll be great because I think it would be nice to have a jar in your bathroom with a little lid on it that's easy to take off and just have these in there. I think it'd be super cute, but also really practical. So we're going to see how this goes. And yeah, so that's what we're doing today. So when you hop on, say hello, let me know you're watching. Tell me if you think this would be amazing to have in your bathroom. If this is something that you feel like would be needed in your bathroom. All right, y'all. All right, let's see who we've got joining me. Hi, Carol. Hello, Shirley. Thanks for joining me today. Hi, Jamie. Hey, Dorothy. Hi, Larissa. Good afternoon, y'all. I'm so glad to see y'all. Who else is watching today? Hi, Aletta. Good to see you. So let me tell you what I have for this project. I've got my silicone molds. We used these molds for the sugar scrub cubes that we did for Valentine's Day. So we used these, and we're going to use the same ones for these toilet bombs. I've also got some hydrogen peroxide. I have citric acid. You can get this off of Amazon, which is where I got mine. And then baking soda, okay? Then you're also going to want some kind of essential oil. I'm using an immunity essential oil. This one is just some random brand. When Andrew bought a humidifier, I think it came with some, and this is the one that he chose. So it's not a brand I would typically use, but this is really good for cleaning as well. So, hi Joy, hey Wanda, good afternoon. Hi Karen, hey Naomi, hi Cheryl, hey Christine and Kathy. Y'all, I'm so glad to see you. Thanks for joining. Let me pull this up over here too on my computer so that I can see it a little bit better. Okay, there we go. All right, and then I have just a bowl and some measuring spoons and a spoon and a fork as well to get this made. So this is pretty easy. This is not my recipe. Hello to everyone over on YouTube. Thanks for joining me today. This is not my recipe. I got this off of Pinterest. And the website is Pretty Providence. And I'll be sure to link this website with you or to you. Link it for you here soon. Hello, everyone over on YouTube. Hi, Kathy. Hello, Mel. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me over on YouTube. All right, y'all. So this is going to be pretty easy to do, I think. We'll see. Okay. Hi, Carol. We'll see. So let's get into it. The supplies that you need in order to make this are some kind of silicone mold. You could also use an ice tray mold, but you probably want it to be silicone because that's going to make it a lot easier to remove your bombs. So peroxide, citric acid, baking soda, and essential oil. There's some other types of balms that you can use. There's one that I looked at that had like lime zest and basil in it, which would be really good. But to me, that felt a little odd to put in my toilet. So I'm like, I don't want to use those kind of products. I just want to, you know, keep it pretty simple. So here we go. So we're going to do a cup of baking soda. And I feel like this recipe has kind of left one essential ingredient out in the directions. So I'm just kind of assuming, because it doesn't say when to add the citric acid. All right, so a cup of baking soda, and I don't know how many of these are going to make. Chastity, we are making toilet balms. Okay, so a cup of baking soda, and so it says add baking soda to a mixing bowl and use a fork or whisk to break up the clumps. And then it says baking soda naturally cleans and eliminates odors, making it perfect. Then it says now slowly, drop by drop, add hydrogen peroxide to the baking soda. If you add it all at once, you'll have a big mess due to the reaction between the baking soda and the citric acid. But it didn't tell me to add the citric acid. So I'm assuming that I would add the citric acid at this point before we add the baking soda. And of course, once you buy the supplies for this, you're going to be able to make a ton of these. So this is the citric acid. Like I said, I got it from Amazon. And we need a quarter of a cup of citric acid. Okay, so now we're going to mix this together. Y'all, I didn't go upstairs and grab a fork, so I'm just using a fork that I had down here, a wooden one. All right, so we got that mixed together. Now we need a tablespoon of peroxide, which I did not bring a tablespoon down. I'm trying to remember if I have how many tablespoons, I wonder, are in a quarter cup. Okay, 4 tablespoons in a quarter cup. So we need, that doesn't help. Yes, that does help me. So a quarter of the cup needs to be full, right? Yes. Yeah, a quarter of the cup needs to be full. Okay, so there we go. That helps. So we're just going to fill this up with our peroxide, about a quarter of a cup. A quarter of the quarter cup measure to give me a tablespoon. Okay, then it says to add this in, you want to add it a little at a time because it's going to start reacting and it's going to start bubbling up, which is normal, it says. So we're going to add a little at a time and just start mixing that together just a little bit at a time. So I'm just dropping it in little bits. That just doesn't seem like enough to me. Teresa, we are making toilet balms. So the idea is that this will deodorize and clean as well your toilet. Now, it's not going to clean it like as if you never are going to have to scrub it again. But I'm thinking that it's going to clean it enough that, like, after someone uses the toilet and makes a little bit of a mess, hopefully it'll help to kind of break that up so that it looks better. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping. So then we're going to add the essential oil and we're going to mix. And it says we need 15 to 20 drops. I'm going with the 20 drops because I want more than less. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm thinking about adding more. All right, so we're going to mix this. And this essential oil has a little bit of a yellow tint to it, so I might make my bombs a little bit on the creamier side. I love the smell of that oil. And I'm using, like I said, I'm using an immunity. If you use Young Living oils, you can use Thieves, which smells incredible. And then a brand that I also really like to use is called Revive Essential Oils, and theirs is called Immunity Boost. All right, so it does kind of stick together. So I guess that's how it's supposed to look. Okay, so use half a teaspoon to scoop the mixture into your molds and press in gently with your finger. You don't want them to be completely full because it says that they will expand, which is interesting. Let dry for at least 6 hours or overnight. Kayla, if we want to send you something. Lisa, thank you so much. It's P.O. Box 1611, Versailles, Kentucky, 40383. Let me see. Let me reply. Okay, there we go. I replied to your comment. Oh, someone else. Oh, no, that was me. Nerd. Okay, so these are the little heart molds that we used for our sugar scrub cubes that we made for Valentine's Day. So let's try this and see how one does. I'm just going to drop some in. See my cubes. Okay, it does kind of press in. I feel like we need something else though. I don't know, I guess my fingers work. So if I just press in like that with my fingers, then it creates a nice little heart. So I might have to do them each since it doesn't want me to fill it all the way. And so then you just fill them and then you let them sit for a while. I think you could probably also put them in the freezer. That's what we did with our sugar scrub cubes. We put them in the freezer for a little while and that worked. And press them really good because then you get a really pretty heart shape. Hi, Deborah, over on YouTube. You'll get a really beautiful heart shape if you press them in really well. And if you don't press them in really well, then it comes out a little more crumbly. So you want to make sure to get it pushed in there really good. I'm just going to go on and start putting this in. Smells really good in here. You smell it, Trisha? Oh, well, that's right. She's got a sinus infection, so no wonder. No wonder she doesn't smell it. Yes, they have to dry, and it says, the recipe says for 6 hours to overnight. to let them dry. So I would say, you know, overnight to be safe, because you don't want to do all this work and then pull them out and them just like crumble, you know. But as I'm pushing them in, I can see that some of them are a little too, I want them to be fuller. So I'm just going in and adding extra on top. So what do y'all think? Is this something you would try? I don't know. It just kind of sounds amazing to me to think after my husband or my son goes to the potty that they could just toss one of these inside the toilet and let it do its thing, you know, and deodorize and all the things. I mean, it already smells amazing. Teresa says, hi, Trisha. Hi, Teresa. She says hi. She can't really talk. She's lost her voice, but...
So we're going to do these Thursday, right?
Yeah. Y'all, who's checked out the boutique? Has anyone, I know a lot of y'all have purchased. What have y'all gotten? Are you excited? All right, y'all, I think. So we might be able to get 2 molds out of this. Trying to get all the mixture inside. Yes, Larissa, it would be really good for that. You can make some and take it to work. The heart molds I got on Amazon, and I'll share a link for that as well.
Tell them we have 4 crafty kids that are still in transit, but I'm going to start filing claims with the post office.
Okay.
And we may have to redo 4 kids.
We've got, so Trisha's telling me that we've got just 4 kits left, 4 crafty kits left that have not arrived yet. So we're keeping an eye on it though, and we'll see what happens. We may end up having to put together some more kits, but we'll see what happens. Oh, yay, Teresa. Y'all, I can't wait to unmold these. I'll have to unmold them with you tomorrow, and we'll see how they look, and we'll put them in a jar. But they look pretty good. I think I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. There's a couple that I just want to add a little bit more in to make them a little fuller. But this is what they look like once you get them all in there. And so then we'll just set this aside and let it dry out. So I do not want to put the lid on. This does come with a lid. I don't want to put the lid on because I want them to dry out. So we don't want that lid. And I'll set those aside. And then we'll see how far we can get on this second one. So I'm not going to try and fill them all. We'll see if we can do half. I'm not sure we'll be able to get half. But who knows? So I'm just kind of pushing it around and pushing it into the little heart shape. If you don't press it in, then it's not going to stay together. So you want to make sure you're really pressing it in so it'll stay together as one little cube or one bomb. I'm going to have baking soda and citric acid underneath my fingernails for sure. Which dress, Teresa, are you going to get? Okay. There's 9. So I don't think I can get very many more. I might be able to get 1 more. Maybe 2. We'll see. All right. Thank you. See you Thursday. All right. So just got a little bit left. Not sure if I can get 1 more. Hi, Dale. We are making toilet bombs today. Trying something different. Okay. All right. There we go. So I got 1 whole tray. So there's 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 24 plus. So almost 36. Almost. So I'm excited about this. All right. So let me recap what we did. So we used a cup, and I'm going to post the recipe for y'all as well. But I used a cup of baking soda, a 1/4 cup of citric acid, and a tablespoon of peroxide, hydrogen peroxide, and then 20 drops of an essential oil of your choice, whichever essential oil you want. And that's to just make it smell nice. And you just mix all that together. And the pouring in the baking soda surprisingly wasn't as crazy as I thought it would be. I was expecting it to really bubble, but I just poured it in as I stirred it together, and it just all kind of came together to where it just kind of clumps up. And then mixed it up and put it in the molds, and they're ready to go. They just need to dry out. So tomorrow we'll unmold them, see how they look, and put them in a jar, and they'll be ready to be used. So we'll see. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it goes. Teresa says she's going to get the hot pink and blue dress. Yay! Awesome. I will tell you that quantities things do sell out fast. So, and inventory, once it's gone, it's gone. Okay, so just keep that in mind when you see something that you like. Okay, you don't want to miss out on it. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for joining me today as we made our little toilet bombs. I hope y'all enjoyed this for something a little bit different. I will see you all back here tomorrow. And I'll be sure to post a picture, and I'll post the ingredient list for the toilet bombs as well. And then tomorrow we'll take them out and see how they look. All right, y'all. Have an awesome